Hi friends, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So we are gonna dive right on in. We're gonna talk about all of the new makeup releases that have been released. And honestly, if I could think back to last year, I could remember the end of May going into June is when we got some of the best makeup releases, and I'm definitely seeing that this year. So we're gonna dive into what I'm gonna be picking up, what I've already picked up, what I'm skipping out on, and just talk about makeup releases. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Before we dive into makeup releases, if anyone is curious about what I have on my eyes, I played around with the new Scooby-Doo Part 2 palette from Glamlite. I literally used Daphne's entire row for this look. I was feeling purple today. I don't know, I feel like I might create a look with every single character. I have been waiting to sit down and talk about these new makeup releases with you guys and just share my thoughts on these products. We are coming in hot. Juvia's Place just launched 2 new products. The first product they just came out with is like a liquid highlighter illuminator product. This is available now on their website. This retails for $18 and I honestly want to pick this up. I really am not a liquid highlighter kind of girl. I don't like liquid highlighters, but they did say that you can kind of mix this in with other products to create like a glowy finish, mix it with your blushes, foundations, literally anything. If this is similar to the liquid blush formula, I would definitely want to try this out. So I think I'll probably wait till this comes to Ulta to pick it up just because I want to get my points for it, but I definitely think I'm going to go ahead and pick up maybe the deepest shade in this and give it a try. Now the other product that they came out with is another palette. This is the Culture 2 palette. And I have tried the Culture 1 palette. I have a review up on that if you want to check it out. I'm honestly not a fan of this color story. I feel like this looks like a whole bunch of different colors just thrown into one palette. I don't really get the story of this. I don't really understand if this is just supposed to be a bunch of rainbow shades in a palette or what. At first I was like, okay, maybe each column going down is its own look. But then as I looked through it, I was like, I don't know, because some of the rows don't make sense to me. So I'm gonna pass on this. I don't really feel like this is something that really speaks to me, especially because we have a lot of palette releases coming out and I gotta pick and choose which ones I'm gonna buy. And this one I'm definitely gonna skip out on. This right here I am so excited about. Natasha Denona just released the Yucca palette. And did I buy this? Yes. I pre-ordered it on her website and it hasn't shipped yet, which makes me kind of sad because now it's available at Ulta and Sephora and I'm like, hold on. But I pre-ordered it from her site because I was able to use a coupon code, and you know, like with Ulta and Sephora, you can't unless you kind of have points. I got a better deal getting it off of her site, but I will have a review up on this palette if you're curious. This palette looks beautiful. I feel like this color story might be one of my favorites. I love the Dream palette from Natasha, but this one right here really spoke to me. I'm seeing a pattern with a lot of brands releasing these like green, earthy palettes, and honestly, I'm here for it. It's beautiful. It's not like your typical summertime palette, but it is so gorgeous, and I had to pick this up. I literally did not hesitate. The shimmers in here look stunning, so I was like, I need to get my hands on this palette. So definitely stay tuned for a review as soon as I get this palette because I'm really excited about it. She also released some eyeliners. I did pass on that, but they are beautiful and they do go with the palette so well. If you've tried her eyeliner formula, let me know because let me know. But I feel like the drugstore does eyeliners really well, and I also love my Made by Mitchell ones. They're really affordable too. So I'm not really in the market for a new brand to go to for eyeliners, but I'm very curious about this formula. We have is from One Size. They just released 2 new shades in their powder. Now, I love the setting powder so much. I feel like it is one of the best setting powders on the market. I don't use it anymore because it does have talc in it, but it is such a good powder formula. If you do not care about talc and all of that, I highly recommend this powder. I'm so sad that they just came out with like a banana kind of shade, which I could have definitely used a long time ago. And I also love that they came out with a pink shade. I feel like we're seeing a lot of brands, you know, give us those pink powders. I'm actually wearing a pink powder today and the trend really is growing on me. I feel like it definitely does add that brightness to the under eyes. I love that brands are doing this, and I love that One Size is expanding their shade range because they only had translucent and like a deep shade, but I love that they're filling in the gaps. Next up, we have new lip liners from Natasha Denona. I completely forgot about about this, but she just released the I Need a Nude Crayon Lip Liners. Now, I'm not really in the market for any more lip liners, especially because all I wear is brown and I live for a good brown lip liner. But I feel like maybe for the Sephora sale at the end of the year, I would pick one of these up. That's when I like to add things like this to my collection. And I do love her lip liner formula. I have the shade Lala and it's a really, really deep brown. I can only wear it with certain lip colors, but I love that I'm seeing more like neutral browns and like other shades as well. So I'm really excited about this. I will definitely pick this up, but I'm really not in a rush to. I'll probably wait for a sale or some kind of like discount on this product. Laneige just came out with a strawberry lemonade lip sleeping mask. If I was still into getting Laneige lip mask, I would be getting this with the quickness. Strawberry lemonade is one of my favorite combinations. It's giving summer and I love that this is a swirl. I feel like we haven't seen anything like this from Laneige before. Maybe, I don't know, maybe tell me if I'm wrong, but this looks so good. Like, oh, I don't know. If I see this in stores, I might get persuaded to buy this, but right now I'm gonna pass on it. I don't need this. Right now I'm really working through all of my lip products and getting use out of them. I've actually kind of finished a couple of lip products, but I'm gonna pass on this, but it looks so good and so yummy. Looks like Fenty Beauty just released a cute little summer collection. There are 2 new lip stains in this collection. Now I do own some of the Fenty lip stains, and I personally found I don't reach for those a lot because I feel like the shades are really bold and I kind of want something a little bit more neutral for every day. These are also super bold, so I will be passing on these. I feel like they are pretty similar to the first launch of lip stains that she came out with, so I don't really feel like this is giving much of a difference. I'd love to see more like neutral shades in her lip stain line, so I'm gonna pass on these. We are getting another lipstick case. This is beautiful. I kind of like this idea of having the case. At first I was against buying the case and the lipstick separate, which kind of makes the lipstick expensive, but if you like the idea of having these different cute colored cases without having to buy the lipstick, then I think you'll love this. And the cases are like $12, but this is a product that I really would wait for a sale to buy. I wouldn't pay full price for this. It's also coming out with new lipstick shades, and these are pretty bold. I will say this entire collection from Fenty is very cohesive, and I do love that. But on the other hand, these are really, really bright shades, so if you're not the kind of person that loves bold lip colors, this is probably not the collection for you. I don't think this is the collection for me because I don't really like bold anything on the lips. I like to keep it kind of natural, believe it or not. I like the eyes to do the talking. So I kind of just keep the lips kind of, you know, toned, I guess. But yeah, this is a really pretty collection. I'm just gonna pass on all the products. Dior just released their 4 new blush shades. I do have a review up on 2 of the shades if you want to check that out. I'll probably remember to link it in a card. Sometimes I won't, but it's like in my more recent videos if you want to see my thoughts and what I think about these blushes. They are $40 blushes, and if you're on the fence about this, definitely watch my review. We have another release from Fenty. So this is a Fenty Skin product. We have a new Fenty Skin Cherry Dub Superfine Daily Cleansing Face Scrub. $28. It's supposed to reduce the look of pores, brighten skin, smooth skin texture, buffs away dry, flaky skin. I'm adding to cart, best believe. I love Fenty Skin products. I literally just filmed my favorites video and this Fenty Skin product was in it. This is the Melt Off Jelly Cleanser. I love it. Now, I've tried just about every single Fenty Skin product, and of course, some worked, some didn't. Some I kept in my routine, but then I was like, I don't want to repurchase this. But there are some products that have really stuck in my routine. The cleanser, the lip mask, the lip oil, the, you know, jelly cleanser as well. And I'm really hoping that this is a product that would stick in the routine because I really do need a face scrub. I don't think I have a face scrub that I use currently. I've tried so many, but nothing has ever stuck. But there are some products from Fenty Skin that are true staples in my skincare routine. Oh, also the Fat Water Toner. Absolutely love it. I'm hoping this is a good product. I really, really am. Then we also have a cherry body scrub. This is going to be $36, but you can buy both of these products in a duo for $64, and this is going to be available June 6th on their website. I am not going to be getting the scrub. I already own the regular scrub, and to be honest, it's not my favorite. I'd rather just use a Tree Hut scrub because I feel like I get a little bit more out of those, and they are literally a fraction of the price of these. I'm excited about the face scrub. Farmacy just gave us a new Melt Away Cleansing Balm. This is the Strawberry Shortcake Clean. Now, I love the Farmacy balm. The only thing is, these are like, I think like $36, so I like to wait for a sale to pick this up. I don't like to pay full price for this, but this looks so good. I am loving the summertime releases. I feel like they are so good. There's so many good things, and I'm just like, I gotta have it. Just like this next release, which is from ABH. This is the new Cosmos palette, and when I saw it, I went, are you joking? Give it to me right now. This is going to be available June 6th, and I need this palette. I think, oh no, because I love Primrose, but I think that this might be one of my favorites. If the formula is consistent, I'm excited about this, and I love how deep this leans, and I think it's going to be beautiful on deeper complexions because I felt like the Novu palette wasn't really my favorite. The Rose Metals was pretty good. It was like, okay, it's still not my favorite, but this one, oh, this one, I think it's going to be my favorite. I am so excited about these. I'm excited about the tones. I love the tones in this palette, and I love how deep that it goes. I love that we have a dark matte. I love that we have a transition. I love the range in this palette. Next up, we have a new release from Nomad. This is a safari themed palette. It's a 15-pan palette, and it retails for $42, and I did end up picking this up. I have really been loving Nomad's palettes. They are so beautiful, and when I saw this, I had to have it. Now, the crazy thing is, when the Natasha Denona palette was revealed, this one was just getting ready to release, and I was like, oh my god, these are so similar. But I felt like I still needed both of them. I still feel like they both have different vibes to them, and I'm so excited for this. I think this Nomad palette is out for delivery today, actually. I love Nomad's palettes, and this one's beautiful, and it leans more neutral, so that is also a plus because, you know, your girl loves her neutral palettes too. Not as much as color, but I do love a neutral look every now and then. Colourpop just released the Smokin' Hot palette, and this palette is absolutely beautiful. This is like the first Colourpop palette that really spoke to my soul. It is so beautiful, and I absolutely love the color story of this. I don't need it. I talked myself out of this. I really don't need this palette, but it is so gorgeous, and if there was a new Colourpop palette that I would buy, it would definitely be this one. Okay, this is a good one from e.l.f. It looks like e.l.f. just came out with a new and improved lip exfoliator and new Squeeze Me lip balms. The lip balms are available right now at Ulta. Now, I don't think the lip scrubs are, but to be honest, I kind of want to try like both of these. I want to try vanilla frosting in the lip balm as well as strawberry. You can't go wrong with the strawberry. And then I want to try like maybe one or two of the lip scrubs. These look really good, and they're so affordable. We love that. I love when brands are super affordable because then we can get like more than one shade of these products and not feel like we're spending a lot of money. So Danessa Myricks just extended her Blurring Balm Powder. This is probably one of the best things I could have seen when I was scrolling on Insta. I love the translucent. I did try out the tinted ones, but I felt like they didn't really match me very well. But the shade 8.5 that she just came out with, I think is my perfect match, okay? I think that one will be perfect, and I will be buying it because I want to get a tinted one to see what the vibe is, you know? And do you see number 11? Number 11 is deep. Thank you, Danessa. We needed this. I love that she did this. And then we also have 3.5, which is perfect. I love that she added shades. So you know what this means, right? This kind of might be like, you know, she's adding shades to her like products. What if she adds shades to her blushes? Now, I would love that. I hope that is next. I hope that's next. Speaking of adding shades, she just came out with a pink setting powder. Once again, another pink setting powder to choose from another brand. I've never tried her setting powders before, but happy to see the pink powder is here to stay. Now, Morphe, wow, I feel like I haven't talked about Morphe in a while, like a really long time. Morphe is coming out with the Continuous Prep and Set Mist. Now, if I'm being completely honest, their OG setting spray, I feel like you can kind of use it as a prep and set mist. So I don't really see the reason for this. I do think it's because it also has like skincare type of ingredients in here. So that kind of does make it a little bit different. But thinking about this, I don't know. How much different really is it? You know, like how much different is it really? I don't know. I don't know about this one. I don't know. I think this might be like if I see it in the store, I might be like, okay, let me just pick it up and try it, you know? And this is not a cheap spray. This is like $19, okay? Morphe sprays are expensive. So I don't know about that one. I like the idea of it, but I'm thinking, I'm like, but how much different is it really? So Lush is collaborating with SpongeBob SquarePants, plastic-free products based on characters, including Patrick Star and Gary the Snail, coming in July, but these look pretty good. You know, I haven't really gotten much into Lush. I've tried a couple of bath bomb products, but I just felt like it just was a messy bath product to use. But I know they sell other things, so if you have favorites from Lush, let me know. I know they sell like masks and soap and like a whole bunch of other stuff, and I have one in my mall and I just never really go in there. But to be honest, I would go in there and buy something from this collection. Let me know if you have a favorite from Lush, because I would be down to try out some of their products. Couple more products. We're gonna speed through these because this video is getting very long. We have Charlotte Tilbury's come out with the Magic Hydrator Mist. Why do I want to try this? But I know when I see the price, I'm gonna be like, absolutely not, pass. But it looks good. Like, I love the Magic Cream, and I haven't really gotten into her skincare a lot because it really is a splurge skincare. But I would buy this during like the Sephora sale maybe, depending on the price. This looks good. Why do I want this? I think it's because I love her setting spray so much. So it's like, ooh, I see another Charlotte Tilbury spray and I'm like, okay, I think I want to try this. LYS just came out with a new mascara. I'm honestly not going to try this. I have a lot of mascaras in my collection right now. I have my go-tos, and I also want to use the products that I have in my collection. That is what I'm really focusing on, especially going into the summer. I have pulled out products that I have not used in a while. Like today, like I'm wearing one of my Jaclyn like purple highlighters. Yeah, I'm wearing a Jaclyn purple highlighter today. Like, it's so beautiful, and I love what it gave this look. I'm like really rediscovering my, you know, my collection again. I want to bring back Shop My Stashes because I have been loving digging in my collection and finding makeup that I'm like re-loving, you know? So that's really what I've been focusing on. And believe it or not, last year I didn't try that many eyeshadow palettes, but this year, like, I did a huge eyeshadow palette collection declutter. Like, I got rid of, in total, I probably have about like 50 palettes. I know that it's a lot for some people, but like, believe it or not, I had more than 50. I might have less than that, to be honest. Like, I don't even think I have 50 palettes, but I decluttered literally like 85% of my eyeshadow palette collection, and now all these palettes are coming out that I want, that are really speaking to me, and I'm like, okay, bring it on. I'll take it. That was a lot of new products. I'm gonna end this video right here because I feel like it's getting super long. Let me know your thoughts down below. What are you picking up? What are you skipping? What do you want to see a review on? And I'll definitely catch you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.